Well, good morning, everybody, and welcome to the December Chamber Chat. Good morning to my co-host, Jen Sherwood.
Good morning.
Are you getting all ready for Christmas?
I am. I was inspired from our conversation last month, and I actually put the tree up. No ornaments on it yet.
Oh.
That may still come second week of December. No telling.
Are you still putting up one of those 12-foot trees?
Yeah.
Well, no wonder you're not decorating it. Can you only decorate it up to like 6 feet?
A little bit at a time, yeah. I got away from my husband. Can you get the big tall ladder
I know,
out?
yeah.
So,
I get one of those dinky 6-foot trees so I can just like reach everything.
But I did get a fabulous wreath from my mantle from the Vintage Owl.
Oh,
that
didn't he
Chase
have pretty
Collins,
things?
he is so talented.
He is super talented.
And we were there for Christmas open house, and I looked at it, and you know how they say you got to walk around and kind of see things, and I just go on back to
get it now because somebody's going to come get it. Yeah.
So I do have a fabulous addition on my mantle this year.
Well, I tell you, we have so many great shops downtown.
Yes.
But Randy's going to be talking about that later.
Oh, I can't wait.
Yeah. Okay. So let's get started here. So I know that you love the Off the Beaten Path studio tour better than anybody.
I always have. In fact, I got some fantastic things from Claudia Lee this year.
Well, Claudia Lee's here this morning. Good morning, Claudia.
Good morning. How was the Off the Beaten Path this year?
I can honestly say, everybody says it was the best ever, but it was amazing.
Oh, great.
Well, it was a 25th year.
It was the 25th
and
year,
but still... It's the end of October every year, the last weekend.
It's always the last full weekend in October. And we had a meeting afterward. We always do. We get together for a potluck and to see how everyone did. And it was around the group. Everyone had an amazing show this year. It was so fun.
Well, somebody's going to have an amazing morning this morning because we're going to do a drawing.
Word.
That's right. So what are you drawing for?
Well, you can't see it, but this is by artist Jean Brady, who is
we love Jean.
Incredible artist.
Yes.
She's
a
textile artist. She does block prints and screen prints and beautiful textiles. As a matter of fact, this is one of her new bags that I brought with the drawing things in it.
Yeah.
And she was very generous. She donated printed aprons, not dish towels, but a kit. What does she call it? A tea towel, an apron, and some pot holders. And they're beautiful. You can't really see them, but there they are.
Well, we'll try. We'll do our best.
So, Jen, if we draw your name, we're
blue.
going to be accused of rigging this.
Oh, but I put my name in 50 times, so I'm expecting to win.
I always tell everyone they can
This could be bad. We're going to let Braden over here, my first guest, we're going to let him draw for us.
So it's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and I went all 3 days this year, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and there were a couple of the studios that I actually went back to.
Yeah.
I put my name in every time.
Oh, my word.
So I really do.
This could be bad. This could be bad.
No, it would look bad if I won.
Yeah, it would.
Some of them are open. Some of them are tiny little things. I mean, people.
Braden, do you know anybody in that bag? You think?
Maybe.
Maybe. Okay.
So maybe he draws. I don't know.
We're gonna let Braden. We're gonna let Braden draw.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you
All right.
ready?
Yeah, we're ready.
All right.
Are you gonna walk right over here?
I
Okay.
can, or unless you want to pass it.
over.
we'll pass it.
Get it out of Jen's hand. Goodness gracious. Wait a minute.
Look at that. I might have
Wait
to
a
have
minute,
that.
Braden. Okay.
Oh,
Go,
we're
Jen.
stirring and stirring.
Oh wait.
I have them in a big box so I could really kind of,
goodness,
because they were all.
Yes.
There's 1,000 in there.
There. Oh, who knows how many?
Are you
He's digging deep. He's just finding one.
Is that one?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, just one.
Please don't say Jen.
That would be
Oh.
well, that would be great.
Is that say Melody
Brock.
Okay.
From Rock Island.
From Rock Island.
Congratulations. I'm going to give this to Jean, and she will be in touch with her and get that in the mail.
Oh.
So fun that you do this every year.
It's fun for me. We look forward to it.
Come and visit us on Chamber
so
Chat.
Great.
You are always welcome.
Thank you so much, everybody. Have a nice holiday.
Thanks, Claudia.
Thank you.
Have a Merry Christmas.
You too.
Oh, so Jen.
I don't know how we can top that. Like a big. I mean, like
that's hard.
we should require a drawing for every guest.
Ooh, we could do that.
Yeah, and eventually
Randy
maybe I
can make
might
that
win
happen.
once.
Randy can make that happen. Go around and solicit stuff.
Would you just volunteer me?
He says that
Once
I was
again.
focused on something else there. for a second.
Randy says that every week. I'm like, Randy, and he go, what did you volunteer me for? And I'm like, oh, I'll tell you when you need to know. I'll send you an email.
Right. It'll be fun, whatever it is.
So, okay, I love a good ribbon cutting.
Yes.
And we had the funnest time at the new permanent home of Swallows Insurance.
It's such a beautiful building.
Oh,
just
I
right
wanted to move there.
Yes.
It's pretty enough to live in.
Yes.
Yeah, it's got a patio on the back. They got a grill. I'm like, I'm coming
Are
to
you
work for
kidding
you
me?
people. Yeah.
Oh man.
But anyway, they're located at 520 West Broad Street, Suite A.
Yeah. So
in
does that mean they
Smithville.
have rental space?
They do.
Okay.
I didn't even see that space yet. But they're right there next door, right across from Wilson Bacon Trust.
Yes.
Yeah. So anyway, the building is absolutely beautiful. We had a great time. Gabe Caldwell, Gracie Nicholson, and Dolores Fisher. I bonded with all three of them. They're just awesome
Yeah,
people.
yeah.
They're fun.
Yep.
And
Gabe is a hoot.
oh my goodness, he.
I mean, he comes from good stock. All those
Oh yeah,
Caldwell
all the
boys are
brothers.
hilarious.
Yeah, they're
So,
all wonderful. But anyway, their office hours are Monday through Thursday, 8 to 5, and Friday, 8 to 4. And for more information, call 615-215-4455, or you can find them at swallowsinsurance.com.
Yep.
We had a great time.
Good.
Yeah.
And I congratulate them on their new permanent home.
Beautiful.
Can't
Oh,
wait
my
to
goodness.
see it.
Okay, so if you're looking, and Jen, you used to have a bunch of little boys in the house, or at
Yeah,
least a
used
couple.
to. Now they're huge.
Well, and then you just got your husband.
Yeah.
So anyway.
Wah, wah.
Anyway, Brain
And 3
Jet-
dogs.
Oh, and 3 dogs. Yeah, they can't read, can they? No, you don't read to them.
2 of them are pretty smart.
Are they?
I think
Yeah.
we might learn.
I've had dogs that were smarter than me. I can tell
You
you.
know the horse that can do the,
Yeah.
stamping? I'm going to work on with my dogs.
Well, Braden Jet's here. He's a local art author.
Yes.
And he's got this. Actually, he's got 2 books out, and one's brand new, right?
Yes, ma'am. It's been out a few weeks, probably.
Oh, hot
Oh,
off
well,
the
welcome.
press.
Tell us all about it.
Yeah.
Well, it's called The Hilarious History of Your Bathroom.
Oh, I want to read that. I don't think that's just for kids. I want to read it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's about all the objects in your bathroom and the history behind them, how
Oh,
they
how fun.
came to be used, what people in the past used as substitutes for that, toilet paper,
Curious
bathtubs.
thing.
Okay, so here's the thing. I
Yes.
actually was, when I was young,
Yeah.
my aunt, they didn't have an inside bathroom.
Uh-huh.
They had an outdoor toilet. It was so fun. And they didn't even have,
So fun for you
Yeah, it was
to
so
visit. I'm pretty sure no one in their family said
they
it was
didn't
fun.
say that.
Yeah.
They were pretty excited when they got their new bathroom in their house.
Yeah.
But I know what that experience is. Yeah, the whole Sears catalog and all kinds of stuff, which I don't know if Sears catalog made that. But I'll tell you about that later if you need to know. But anyway, this is a great gift to get, kids or anybody, right?
Absolutely. I've always enjoyed history and...
Oh, I thought you were going to say you always enjoyed toilets. I'm like, yeah, me too.
Well, yeah, I enjoy those too, yeah. They come in pretty handy.
Yeah, can't live without them. Well, I guess you could. But anyway, back to the book.
Right. No, yeah, I think it's a great gift for any kid that has any interest in history, that wants to learn a little bit about some things inside their own home that they use
Yeah.
probably every day.
Sounds like a really fun thing to have it just in your bathroom,
You can
like
put it
as
in the
your
bathroom.
reading material.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And this is not just history. This is fun. It's
Yeah.
fun
Well,
reading.
how can you not have that subject and have it not be fun?
Exactly. There's some crazy stories.
Well, how did you get the idea, the inspiration to write that book?
Funny enough, I was just sitting around the house.
Yeah.
My first book is about the history of your bedroom, and I was sitting in my bedroom.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to write a book. I was just brainstorming ideals for a book, and it popped in my mind, maybe a history of the room I'm sitting in.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
So how do people purchase your book?
It is on Amazon right now
Yeah.
for $7.99.
Uh-huh.
They can just go right there and it gets shipped to them.
And they can go ahead and get both of them while they're doing that.
Yes, ma'am, they can.
I think I'm going to order today.
I know. I think it would be awesome for you to do a book signing at Ace Hardware. where they sell toilets.
Oh, you
like
are thinking.
You know, work with the Hendricksons there to get a little spot there.
Yeah.
You know, let me know if you want to do that, because I think that would be hilarious.
Or we'll hook him up with Kathy too at the Justin Potter Library. She likes to do book signings there. Yeah, that'd be great.
And they have a toilet.
Oh my goodness. Yes, they do. I'm
Barry,
hoping.
did you do your own illustrations, or did you have somebody do that?
I had a funny man named Davor. He helped me do the illustrations.
They're beautiful.
Yeah.
They're very colorful.
Yeah,
Can
cool.
you see it?
Yeah,
I love
those on
it.
the radio, you can just imagine it.
So go to Amazon.
Yep.
And look for let's see, what's the two? The crazy. Let's see. Wait a minute.
Hilarious history of
Did
everything.
people have beds just for eating food? The hilarious history of everything in your bedroom, and the new book, The Hilarious History of Your Bathroom.
I love it. Thank you so much for
Your
coming.
boys would still like that. You're
Oh
gonna have
yeah,
to get
we're
it,
still. I'm gonna buy half a dozen. I know a lot of people that would think that was great.
Thank you for being here. It's
Thank you
such a
guys for
pleasure to
having
have
me.
you.
Congratulations.
And a cool name, Braden Jett.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks, Braden.
Thank you.
Okay, Jen, what we got next here? Oh, we're looking for Brother Chad. Where's Brother Chad? Here he comes. He's coming through. Good morning, Brother Chad. Oh, my word. Well, before we talk about anything you really want to talk about, probably, thank you for hosting the Chamber of Prayer breakfast. We had the best time.
It was.
And Ralph Vaughn, everybody's like,
He was good. He was
we
really
can listen
He
to him.
was really good.
You can see his heart.
Yeah.
He wears his heart like right here
Yeah.
on his sleeve. We love Ralph.
And I'm so glad that it's available to be able to view. And if you missed it, you can always come back and pick up that his video. It was so inspiring. You could watch it 10 times.
Oh, yeah.
It was really
It was really
great.
good.
And
Really
music
good.
was great.
Yeah.
Food was great.
Food was
Thanks
fabulous.
to the First
Yeah.
Baptist Men's Group.
They were up early cooking and doing the twist.
Yeah,
you
doing the
know?
twist. Not literally. I think she's talking about flipping pancakes.
Well, maybe they were doing the twist. I don't know.
That's the part. So.
They probably were doing the twist too.
Yeah, depends on how early it was.
Trying to stay awake.
How much coffee they've had. Or what's in their coffee. So,
Well, we appreciate it anyway.
yes. But it was a great event. We love to host it, love to do it every year, and you can't think of a better way to start off the Christmas season without prayer and being thankful for where we're at and what we have. So, yeah.
Well, and I showed up that Wednesday night after their 7:30 after their program, and it was just me and Rita Bell for a split second. And I was like, "Oh my goodness, this is going to take a while." And then all of a sudden, this army comes in of people helping again, set everything up, set out all ages too. I love that. That was so sweet.
Yeah.
So grateful.
Oh,
so
yeah,
anyway,
definitely.
Now, what do you want to talk about this morning?
Wait, can we say a thank
Oh.
you to our sponsors?
No, we
Oh.
can't. I'm just kidding.
Yes, I'm sorry.
Well, we're still talking about the prayer
Yes.
breakfast.
Oh my goodness, we're so grateful to our sponsors.
Yeah.
You want to say them?
CNS Farms, which is Shara Adcock and Clark Adcock, Center Hill Realty, Escape to Center Hill, DTC Communications, First Bank, Liberty State Bank, Middle Tennessee Natural Gas, Project Hometown Help, Wilson Bank and Trust, Mallory Fingsler from State Farm Insurance, Caney Fork Electric Cooperative, State Representative Michael Hale, and of course,
Smithville First Baptist Church.
And our Leadership DeKalb class of
we're so grateful.
2025 for helping to not spill juice on people.
That was great.
They made it go by so much quicker.
Yeah, no, as far as I know, no dry cleaning bills.
And we finished right at 8 o'clock.
We did.
Yeah.
We were in and out in an hour. At least you all were in and out in an hour.
Yeah, some people.
Some of us
Some of
had
us
to,
had to clean afterwards.
some of us had to get up a little earlier.
Yeah.
So that's okay. That's okay. So we got free breakfast out of it. So.
Okay, so what else is going on?
Well, it's not much happens in December, right? It's pretty
Oh,
slow
it's-
month,
yeah.
right?
Nothing much
It's
at
when
all.
you can paint the walls.
Yeah,
and-
just get all those odds and end jobs you haven't had time to do. So, yeah, not at all, right?
Yeah.
What's not happening in December is a better way of saying it. I know coming up December 15th at our church, we're having our Christmas dinner musical. We used to have a cantata, but we've sort of transitioned that. Now we do like a musical, we have food, and all the choirs and groups of our church, they put a musical together. So that's on 6 p.m. on the 15th in our gym. And then,
you've got some talented
there's
musicians
some like,
in there.
whoa, like just some whoas.
Yeah, yeah.
The God-given talented. That's I mean more than me, that's for sure. But then I love this, and I know several churches do this. I'm a little biased on this, but I love our candlelight Christmas Eve service. I just love candlelight Christmas Eve service. So that is on, believe it or not, Christmas Eve.
Oh, that's probably the 24th.
Wait, is that on the 24th?
I
think
think
it's the 24th,
so.
yeah.
I think so. So
And would that be in the evening?
6
Christmas
p.m.
Eve? Okay,
Christmas
great.
Eve on Christmas. Yeah,
Wow.
it's like it's all in the name, huh? So 6 p.m. On Christmas Eve, we'll have our candlelight Christmas Eve service. It's just it's an amazing service. We always say, come as you are. If you want to put on your Christmas clothes or your Christmas pajamas, we don't really care.
Yeah.
Just come and we celebrate what Christmas is really all about. But that's just a couple things going on. I know this weekend is the Christmas parade. If you get there a little early, we'll have a couple carts. We always do this. We run around the square with hot chocolate cocoa carts is what we call them.
Oh, how fun.
So we give away free cocoa and just have fun doing that. And we got this Christmas on the square. I saw all the businesses. I was kicked out of one because they had to decorate the other day. So
how dare they? How
I'm
dare
just
they?
kidding.
Yeah.
Just kidding. But
I know which one that was.
yeah, it was. I had my coffee
pretty
cup
hard,
in
yeah.
the hand, and she said, "You can't come in." I'm like, "Okay, I'll be back tomorrow." So, but they, I know we got all that going on, and it's just a wonderful season. And I think, and I know I know Jen's going to talk about it. I think it's really cool, the nativity.
Yes, we'll be talking
scenes
about that.
they'll be doing. I think the biggest thing, speaking for all the churches and pastors, is just don't forget what this season really is all
Yeah,
about.
right.
We all celebrate a Christmas tree and a guy in a red suit,
Yeah.
but it all started with Jesus Christ being born for this world.
That's right.
So that's that's why we love Christmas. That's
Tis
why we
the
love
season of love and
That's
giving.
right. That's
Aw,
right. So,
thanks, Brother
So, yeah,
Chad.
thank you all. Have a good day.
You
So-
too.
Thank you too.
Okay, so Jen,
He was talking about Christmas on the square and the Christmas
is that working out? It
parade.
was a segue right there.
Yes, right there. We're going to talk about this coming Saturday, September 7th, the Smithville Christmas Parade.
I
Is
start
at
at 4
p.m. And so folks will line up. Anyone who is participating in that will line up at the what's the church's name right there?
It's on the list, I think.
Oh, is it
Let me-
on
wait,
the
maybe
list?
it's
I
not.
couldn't see it.
Okay, hold on a minute. I've got it right here. Hold on.
So we
So,
hope lots of folks
at
will
the
have their new life connection.
Okay, so she got ahead of my notes. I'm trying to find them here. So there's some rules this year.
Okay.
Okay, so the parade participants, they're allowed to go into the New Life Connection Center.
Yes.
But no other, unless your vehicle or float thing is,
Oh.
you can't go in there. The overflow will go over to the county complex.
Yeah.
Then you just walk over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good improvement.
Yes.
Except for
And-
safety.
And then also this year, before we start talking about all the big stuff, so I don't forget this, the downtown Smithville Square will be partially blocked off for the event to make it more pedestrian friendly.
Yes.
And
That's great.
And the streets on the north side of the square will be closed, but the Smithville City parking lot will be open and accessible from Don Cantrell Road. That's right behind Evans Park. So we're trying to do things, make things super safe.
Yeah.
And easier
Because
for
there are a lot of people and a
Yeah.
lot of families, a lot of little ones.
Yeah.
And it's going to be turning into dark, and we want to make sure that families and everyone coming feels as safe walking around as necessary. So
We do that on Walnut too, just because we have so many window displays.
Yes.
And it's a
Oh,
lot
what a
safer
great idea.
environment
Yeah.
as well. And we string lights, and we're going to have a little s'more station there too.
Ooh, I can't wait to hear about all that.
I want to
So-
hear some more about that.
Okay, so I've got Randy Caldwell here from the Purple Door. I know, Randy Caldwell from the Purple Door. And then Kathy Hendrickson from Justin Potter Library. They're going to
Because
be here
there's
to
so
help
many
us.
things to talk about.
There's so many
This is
things.
such a great event.
So right after the parade is over, well, it depends on when the parade's over, but we start at 5:30 for Christmas on the Square. So you want to stay. It is. I've told everybody, you do not want to miss this.
Right.
It is the most sweet little event you've ever seen. And we're known all over this region about this event, so we don't want our locals to miss it.
Right.
So, all right, let's first talk about the chamber contest. We have a live window contest.
Yes.
Oh my goodness, Jen, I know you and somebody from out of town are our judges.
Yes.
I
We
know it's
try
not
to remain
easy.
anonymous. I try to actually like come incognito.
You don't have
Can't pay you a little.
Yeah. Because we want it to be real. We don't want somebody to be like, "Oh, the judges," and then like a food critic. You don't want the food to be different than everybody else's. So it's a wonderful event.
It is. We'll be
just so fun.
We'll be Jen will be calling out the first, second, and third place winners,
Yeah.
and yours and your
Yeah.
person from Cookville,
Yeah.
their estimation of it. Which I don't know how you decide. It's so hard. And then we're going to have a Chamber Choice Award, but the person who gets first place will receive, or have the opportunity to.
Identify their
Identify the charity of their
favorite
choice.
charity.
And Smithville Mayor Josh Miller will be donating personally out of his own pocket.
Donates the
$350.
Yep.
He went up this year.
Yeah.
So you just say, hey, this is the charity I want it to go to.
Yes.
Everybody else just gets bragging rights. I will write a press release.
Right. Right.
Bragging rights are okay.
Yeah. Oh man.
And last year,
well
here's the thing.
deserved also.
Here's how I was such a chicken. I mean, everything was so good last year. You know, when it came to
Yeah,
Chamber
she
Choice,
was no help at all.
I'm like, how could I choose? I mean, they were all like,
no help.
It would take me a year to make a decision.
I couldn't decide. They were all so, and this year they say they're better. They're going to be better.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know. I don't
Well,
think it's
year
possible.
after year, it's just a fantastic event that they get little ones. Everybody is so creative. I don't know I don't know what the secret sauce is. If you guys like get together and kind of give your themes so that everyone is different.
They won't even
This
tell
year
me.
we did because we wanted to make sure nobody
Yeah.
repeated something.
But they didn't tell
So-
me.
Oh.
No,
They're
no.
keeping a secret from
Well,
me.
yeah.
That way you'll be
Top
surprised.
secret. Top secret.
Yeah.
You got to be a big surprise.
So let's talk about that since we're talking about the live windows. Randy, I mean,
So if you haven't been to it before, I mean, each window's
Yeah.
themed typically after some sort of Christmas scenario or winter scenario. So you have to have a live person in the window.
That's a rule.
Some people have some live animals
yeah,
as
like
well.
you,
So,
big live animals.
so it's a lot of fun. I mean, it's it's a challenge really to kind of come up with something new
In these
and
small
fresh every
spaces,
year.
yeah.
Yeah.
And some people have some really small spaces to do it, but. It's just amazing to watch the people come by your window and just smile
And enjoy.
laugh and enjoy the evening. And that as much as anything is worth it to the shop owners, just to see that and give back to the community. Like I say, I think we're kind of on the map, about this as well. So getting pretty well known for it. So
I
so
love it.
little competitive juice going too with that too. So
they love each other,
they
but they
we tell
also
each other what we're doing, but we don't really share a whole lot.
no
We don't
details,
want anybody
uh-huh.
outdo us, So, yeah.
They're doing their own thing.
Yeah,
Well,
so again, we'll have the
yeah.
streets will be shut down on Walnut,
Yes.
for that.
And I'm sure lots of
I mean,
sales
yeah,
and-
yeah, lots. And I'll go over that here in a little
Okay,
bit.
oh, yeah,
Probably
we're gonna
got
go
a
in that later.
Lot to cover. I'll kind of touch base on the sales
Yes.
part of it, but keep in mind that for the retail shops, Christmas this time of year is kind of make or break for
Yeah.
the shops. So we very much rely on sales. So remember that, shop local. There's no reason to go anywhere else to buy gifts.
And you would
here.
be surprised what fabulous things
Oh,
are in your. I
absolutely.
mean, there's lots of variety. There are so many really cool things. Like I had a good friend who said, I have just in passing, I have a friend who loves bees. Do you know any place? And I'm like, I got your place.
Yeah,
So
we got you covered.
Yeah. So it really is fun shopping. You're going to
Absolutely.
see things that are just one of a kinds or
some local
unusual.
stuff, some local stuff.
And so,
yeah.
what a great time.
Well, and the whole downtown participates in this. The courthouse, all the elected officials are there,
Yeah.
handing out all kinds of free goodies, And then,
So even if it's cold, there are places you can spend almost all your time inside, just one place to the next.
yes, and then you go across the street to Smithville City Hall,
Yep.
and they've got it decorated beautiful on the inside and the outside.
Oh,
They'll
how
have some
fun.
sweet treats.
Yep.
Yeah, it's just not
Also,
the businesses do it too. The city does a phenomenal
Yes.
job. They really, and the library and all the other participants and businesses on the square too.
oh, absolutely.
Where's the photo booth this year?
The photo booth is going to be so it's sponsored by the city of Smithfield.
Okay.
but they let it sit inside the courthouse on the main
good.
floor.
Yeah, easy
And
to
it's
find.
free. Again, free photo booth. It's so fun to get those little strips
Yeah,
of,
it's cool.
3 pictures.
Yeah.
You can act goofy or you can look serious, whatever.
Oh,
Yeah.
and Goofy's the only look I have. And then Refuge Church, they're providing a warm place to come in and some hot soup.
Yep.
What else, Jen? Oh, now it's just a Putter Library time.
Yes,
Cheryl's
let's do
Bobby's
it.
is open for dinner. that
Why,
night.
yes.
Oh,
There you
great.
go. There you
And
go.
I think Cafe Healthy-ish will be open that night. I sent a message to Ace, but I haven't heard back. But I bet he'll be open.
He usually
Yeah,
is.
he's always open.
He's always
Okay.
open.
He's
so
always
I
open.
don't,
Yep.
don't know
Okay.
that that's an exception.
Well,
So lots of
Can I-
places to
yeah,
eat.
Lots of places
Lots of
to
things
eat.
going on, and then it's 6 o'clock that night. Santa will be at
Santa!
the library, and he will be
The
there.
real Santa.
Yeah, the real Santa. And he will be there starting at 6 o'clock until the last child is seen.
Yeah.
It could be 7 o'clock or 7:30. Just depends on when that last child is there to see Santa.
You're not going to shut it down just because it's 7 o'clock.
No.
Yeah.
No. If there's children still waiting, yeah. I mean, he'll
She's
be,
all about the kids.
yeah. It's okay. And bring your cameras or cell phones for pictures of the kids. And a lot of times the families want to get involved, and so they'll take individual pictures of the children, and then they'll do a whole group picture of the family, which is great. So,
Yeah, Santa loves
Yes,
that. He
and-
loves the family.
And Santa will be giving the children a candy cane, and then they'll get a take-home craft to take home with them, and we may have some coloring sheets for them too. So it's just a fun time for everyone. We enjoy doing it, and right now I'm outside trying to decorate outside, and it's a little cold out there. So I got Christmas thrown up all inside, but we got to do a little bit outside.
Come together
Yeah,
eventually.
just a little bit outside. But so everybody come and visit downtown and visit the library. It's a wonderful family event for everybody, a safe time for everybody to just enjoy the season.
It's a
Put you
beautiful
in the
library.
Christmas mood.
Well, and let's not forget the Grinch and the Grinch Mobile over
yes.
on West Main Street.
Yeah, got to get that little green
Oh
Grinch
my
in there.
word! It is so. I just want to go riding in that vehicle. Don't
I
you,
know. I
Jen?
tell this story every time, but I was a little.
Oh, yeah, the Grinch knew you
it has
personally. Like,
you
hey,
know, scarred me a little bit.
Yeah.
That we're walking around doing you know, the judging, and we just can't not stop and get a picture with the Grinch. And the Grinch leans over and says, "Hello, Jen." I'm like, "What? Santa didn't recognize me."
We're gonna get you a naughty hat.
Yeah. I want the cold.
Oh my goodness!
So, always
and-
fun.
and
Lots
we-
of fun things
Oh,
to do.
so many fun things. And I got to tell you, you know, every year I contact Richie Knowles at Smithville Electric, and I say, Richie,
Mm-hmm.
would you decorate the Evans Park open air stage? And he's always like, well, I won't personally, but I got some people that can do
We got
it.
some little elves that'll do it.
I don't
Who
think
do a fabulous
I
job.
don't think I sounded like Richie just then. I was drunk. But anyway, he's like, "Yeah, I'll take care of it, Suzanne." But anyway, I drove by last night, and it's so
It's beautiful.
pretty. Oh my
It's a
goodness!
really beautiful place.
So even that night, you know, when you're at the library, make sure you go over and check out the open air stage there. It's so pretty. But
Magical.
have I forgotten anything?
DTC Communications will be filming.
Yes.
So thank you to DTC for the parade
Yeah.
filming, and we also have WCTE filming Christmas on the Square.
I'm so
that
excited
night
and nervous. Yeah.
for their season 4 grand finale of Wish You Were Here. So this will be really fun to have lots of exposure, and we'll be able to review and enjoy for you know, the whole month. If
Yeah,
you
this will
miss
be
it.
WCTE's Wish You Were Here program season 4, the grand finale.
Wow.
Woo. So
Yeah.
anyway, I
How
was pretty
lucky for
excited
us.
about
Be
that
on
when
your
I got-
best behavior.
Also on
except
that,
for the Grinch.
also both Friday and Saturday, the 6th and the 7th.
Yes.
First Methodist Church is having the Nativity walkthrough is coming back, and again, that's another thing that after the parade, just come on over. The parade might end just a few minutes before Christmas on the Square actually officially starts. If you're looking for a little place to warm up,
And they're located on the north side of the square.
on the north side of the square. So if you just walked up 4th Street, that Walnut Street, 4th Street. If you just walked up 4th Street, that's where First Methodist, and we have over 100 nativity
wow.
scenes from all over the world. We had it kind of came out of a conversation between a couple of church members who each had their own extensive nativity scene collection that they had been collecting for years and years. And so everything, every imaginable culture, Navajo, all over different European styles. So every nativity scene is unique and interesting. There's even one that is from Africa that is made out of bullets.
Oh wow.
That out of a war-torn
my
area that someone found bullet shells and fashioned them into nativity scene.
Wow.
It really gives the inspiration of the season.
Yeah.
It really helps us to realize what joy and promise Jesus is for the world. And it's quiet, it's introspective, it's just a walkthrough, it's at your own pace. You can spend 10 minutes there or an hour, and it's very meditative. We really encourage everyone to come. That's this Friday 6th and Saturday the 7th. We're just staying open when downtown will be open.
I love that. So 5 to 7.
5 to 7.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, now
I know it really is. It's a joy to put on. We got lots of people
Helping.
bringing it all together right at the moment, but it is something that is why you have a nativity scene. That's the reason why we do it.
Oh, it's precious.
Yep.
Okay, Randy. Anything else going on for downtown before you leave?
Sale, right?
Oh,
Let me pull it up here because
Speaking my language.
I've reached out to everybody, say, tell me what announcement you want to make. If you
Oh,
want to get people
good.
in
So you
for
got
business.
some.
So I've got a little list here. I'm going to run through.
Okay, go
of all
through
the
it.
business. Of course, you mentioned Cheryl. She's going to be actually open for dinner Friday and Saturday night.
Hey, could I say something
Yeah.
real quick? So for the, I don't know if it's an open house night. Yeah, I think it was. Beth and I were downtown shopping, and we thought, oh, let's run over to Cheryl's and get some dinner. Well, we couldn't decide between the chicken and dressing and the roast beef, which was, and so I think I got the roast beef, and I don't know, Beth got the chicken dressing. We were eating off each other's plate. It was so
That's
good. I was
Yeah.
like going crazy. And
Yeah.
then I had my first ever rhubarb cobbler. Oh,
Ooh, man. I grew up north, so rhubarb.
Yeah,
delicacy,
I know all about
so
rhubarb.
I got Cheryl to bring me like a little sampler, see if I'd like it, and then we liked it, and we didn't share a dessert. Beth and I had to order our own dessert.
That is really unusual.
Yeah.
We never order our own dessert, but anyway, oh my word, it was so good. And I'm like, can I have
Everything
some
she
more?
has is good. She's
I'm
all
like, can I have
great
some more of
soups,
yours? And
great
we were just
everything.
reaching over and eating off each other's plate. It was so good. But anyway, just got to give that shout out for that.
And she'll be having music Saturday as
Oh.
well. So she'll be having that. And she has that occasionally there as well, so
Yeah.
if you've never been there. Tammy over at DeKalb Floor, so she'll be having a sale on her Christmas ornaments.
Oh.
The Purple Door will be having a sale on our
course.
Christmas as well, 20% off. And as I said, also us in the Vintage Aisle will be sponsoring the S'more Station, on West
That
Walnut.
sounds so fun.
It does. I can't wait.
That's free.
You can't eat. You're going to be working.
I can eat it some more on the way.
Cramming it in.
The mail room, they'll be having, well, you mentioned the Grinch, so they'll be having pictures
Yes.
with Grinch and Santa Claus from 6 to 8 Saturday night. They also have free gifts for kids for the first 60 purchases. And all Christmas
at the
items
mail
are
room?
At the mail room,
50% off.
uh-huh.
Yes, at
Yeah,
the mail
great.
room. So bring your kiddos, there and see what they got for you
Mm-hmm.
there. Brenda over at the Attic is going to have 15% off on all her furniture.
I love the Attic.
There.
Yes. Oh, and
Pamela at
Brenda.
Savvy Scrubs she'll have some racks that are $5 and up.
Mm.
And then I know Chase and them at the Vintage Aisle will also be doing they'll be doing hot chocolate and cocoa as well, and cider and
cider.
hot chocolate there as well. So
Ooh, hard to
little
choose.
lot going on
Yeah.
there with that. Again, don't forget about us after Christmas too, because that's kind of the
Yes.
slow time
Yeah,
of the year for
yeah.
the businesses. There's usually kind of a big letdown after then, so keep us on mind. And then just on a personal note, I just wanted to say a note of appreciation for what I've been going through and all the kind words. And we live in such a great business community, and our customers are the greatest. And I just wanted to give out a personal thanks for that as well.
Well, we're sorry
love
for your
you.
loss.
Yeah, well, thank you.
But it is important for us to rally together,
Absolutely.
especially over the
Everybody
holidays.
does, and it does the heart good when you
Yeah.
see that. So.
Randy, and we talk a lot about downtown, but we've got, when you come to downtown and do all those shops, but then there's also Farmhouse Finds.
Yeah.
There's a new place called Trey Chic.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
think it's what it's called,
Yep,
and
yep.
I have not had a chance to go yet. And
Out on
in Junkin'
Cookville Highway?
Jewels, out on Cookville Highway,
Yep,
where Rob.
yep.
If you've been here forever, you say, well, where Robert's Grocery was.
Yeah.
They have transformed it. It's beautiful.
Yes,
I saw the video.
I can't wait to go.
Me either. Maybe we can go together.
Yeah.
And Junkin' Jewels down in Alexandria, it's a huge place.
Yes.
And especially if you like to repurpose, she has so many cool things.
Uh-huh.
And
good prices.
yeah, and there's so many. Go on our Visit DeKalbTN.com DeKalb.com, and we should have all the businesses listed there except for maybe a few new ones that's come in. But the Curiosity Shop out on Cookville Highway. There's
Yep.
just so many
Yep.
good places.
Appalachian Center for Craft Gallery.
Yes. Oh my
And,
goodness, you
Twisted
love to
Oaks
get
has
gifts.
their
Twisted
little
Oaks
boutique,
has
they have a
great-
little boutique there.
Yes.
Yep,
So
yeah, I get what you're saying,
many.
yep.
So
There
we
is
just-
no reason to go outside of DeKalb County.
there's not.
You can
Yeah,
find
go here
all of
first.
your
You
shopping
got
here.
Fluties downtown.
Oh yeah, all the great downtown places. But one day I was in downtown and there was this big group of women, and they said we love to come here. They were from out of town, and they said we come here because everything's so convenient to just walk around and get some food and shop and I just love that. But it's just short drives to all these other places too to add to your
And a lot
fun
of times
trip.
they're coming from that direction.
Yeah.
Whatever, like they can pick the whatever direction they're
Yeah.
coming or going and still hit a few more.
Well, we appreciate all y'all do to make
Thank you.
downtown so
Yeah,
vital.
absolutely. We
Thank you,
enjoy it.
Randy.
Thanks, Randy.
Beth Tripp wants everybody to come to the Alexander Parade on Saturday, December 14th at 2
Yeah.
o'clock.
Yeah.
So lineup starts there on the end of West Main in Alexandria, and just call the Alexandria City Hall for more information. We're just excited about
Starts at
all
1
these
o'clock.
wonderful, is it lineups at
Yes,
lineups at 1
Yeah.
and
Parades
parades
at
are at 2.
2.
Yeah. So anyway, that's another great parade. So let's quickly, before we talk to, we got Kathy and Emily coming up, but the 7th annual Festival of Trees.
Oh, we put our tree up yesterday.
I
Middle
heard.
Tennessee Natural Gas is participating in the 7th annual Festival of Trees. A shout out to Josh Isaac,
Who started this,
all.
yeah.
He saw it someplace else and said, "Gosh darn it, that's such a great idea."
Yeah.
So the community center of the county complex has, I don't know, 30 trees. I mean,
Something like
an impressive number of trees that all look amazingly different.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, some real creative, some real beautiful, some real sentimental trees. So the walkthrough for the public, kind of the grand reveal, is Monday, December 9th. It's from 5 to 7:30 p.m.
And this is free.
It's free,
Free, yeah.
but we do ask you to bring at least one unwrapped toy or gift for children, and that's how you vote for your favorite tree. I mean, there is a ballot. You can vote for different things, but
that's for the big tree
the
win.
the big tree of the year
Yeah.
is
Tree.
by the number of toys. We do ask you that they're unwrapped because they do sort them, and the
We
way
want to
that
guess at it.
yeah, the way that Last Minute Toy Shop works is that that the kids are helping to pick the toys.
Yeah.
For family members and for family members for the children. So it's a great event. Some of the trees you can actually bid on.
Oh, that's a new thing this year.
That's a new thing. So, so lots of businesses, churches, and organizations are participating, and we want to say a big shout out to Angie Meadows at Smithville Review for not just being the coordinator of the Festival of the Trees, but the last minute toy shop, because this is just kind of her own thing that she does, and it's so great. And very worthwhile for the folks who benefit from it.
Yeah, and Light Rock 95.9 is going to be there that night. That'll be kind of fun.
And digital pictures with Santa with a
Yeah.
$5 donation.
So it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It is magical to go see, and the trees will be up all the way through
yeah.
Christmas.
Yeah, all
and
of
then
December.
Probably all of December. So, but that night with the music going and other people there and getting to vote and just the smell of little treats.
Yeah.
And they'll usually have some vendors there selling some things too.
Yeah.
So it's just such a special night that night. So if you can come and check it out.
That's Monday, December 9th from 5 to 7 p.m. at the DeKalb County Complex.
Well, Justin Potter, Library Director, Coco, Kathy Hendrickson is here.
Well,
Which this time of year we love saying Coco.
We do.
yeah. Today's a good day for it. In fact, it's been a good week for it.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah. Well, remember Christmas on the Square,
Yeah.
Santa at 6 at the library. Our Christmas story time will be on December the 13th at 10 o'clock, and that's for preschool children. We have a special visit from Mrs. Claus.
Oh,
Who will
Mrs.
be-
Claus.
She'll be reading some stories to
Claus.
the children, and of course each child always gets a little goodie bag and with a craft inside to take home at the end. So we come by and see Mrs. Claus, and we'll have a great
What day is that?
That'll be on Friday, December the 13th at 10 o'clock.
Oh, Friday the 13th.
Yeah, I know. But
Creepy.
it'll be a good day.
It'll be a good day.
Yeah, let's make it a good day.
I'm just checking on
Yeah,
that.
let's claim happy thoughts. Yeah, happy. And this, I think this is the second or third year that we have implemented late fine forgiveness for the patrons that come into the library. And it's for patrons that come into the library with books or materials that are late. This started
Womp womp.
Yeah.
So you got one of those books you've had for 6 months.
Yeah.
This is the time.
Or a year, or 20 years, or whatever.
It's your little gift to everyone.
Yeah. This started December the 2nd and will run through January 31st. So we'll start off the new year like this. It does not include lost or damaged books, of course. And if you have a book or movie that you've had out for a while, bring it back and the fine will be forgiven. This is the library's Christmas gift to our patrons.
Oh, that's great.
And so start off the new year with a new chapter in your life.
Oh, a new chapter.
Turn a new holly leaf.
Start a new page.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go. Yeah, but,
Love it.
Come
I
on,
won't
visit
say I
the
love
library.
it, but I'm tolerating it too. Oh my goodness. Well, we appreciate all you do. You always have so many things going on. Well, can you hang out to the end of the
I'll
show?
be here.
Okay. Oh, Emily Bell's here. I can already hear her Australian laugh. You know, it's
Emily.
like she even laughs with an
Do I have
accent.
an Australian
I
laugh?
think, she has an Australian laugh.
Yeah, you go.
Yeah.
Did I see that you went on a little trip?
We did. We went up to the mountains. I'd never been to Gatlinburg before.
Oh,
so
I've
we
never
went
heard it called
to-
Gatlinburg before.
Gatlinburg.
Is that not
I love it.
I'm going to start saying that.
I know.
That sounds fancy.
Yeah.
And so we went up there for the week last week for Thanksgiving, and we went with some friends of ours from church so that they could teach me all the Thanksgiving ways because obviously this is my second Thanksgiving only. But I will tell you, I learned a really valuable lesson on Thanksgiving, and that is I have a lot of talents. Kitchen is not one.
Oh.
I
know the feeling.
I will be looking for invitations to all future Thanksgivings. Because so we don't make pumpkin pie in Australia. That's not really a thing.
Yeah.
Pumpkin soup, however, is a big favorite.
Oh.
So I'm like, I'm gonna make pumpkin soup, and that first cut of the knife
What'd you do?
nearly
look at
saw
your
me
skull.
without a finger, and I grabbed it and I screamed out for my husband, who, praise the Lord, is not squeamish like I am, and he was able to patch me up and everything. And we did think for a little while there that it was going to be a trip to urgent care for some stitches, but I sat with my hand on a pillow for the rest of the day and watched movies.
No more sharp instruments for you.
And it
more
worked out really
knives,
well for you.
No more knives
That's
for
right.
me. There's
Yeah.
a reason why we do not cater.
You're safety scissors,
But we
right?
had a wonderful vacation away and a much needed time with the family. So.
Oh, I'm so glad.
Great. So what's going on at the
yeah,
farm?
Rosetta Farm
Oh my
in
goodness! So
Alexandria.
right now at the farm, we've just had our Alexandria Christmas markets 2 weekends ago, which were wonderful. So big thank you to all the vendors and all the community that came out and celebrated with us, and that was a whole lot of fun. We'll be doing it again next year for sure. And now it's just parties, non-stop parties.
Yeah,
It's
it's
the parties
season.
like in the book. It's not that party
Yeah,
like
yeah,
the book.
yeah, no.
It's a different kind of party. It's
Not
like
a
good
bathroom party.
Not a bathroom
This
party.
is the
Just-
right one. No,
we got to
not
make
that
sure our
one.
southern people out there know what we're talking about.
While he was talking, I've ordered both the books. I've got a little boy who I think
yeah.
is going to love
Oh,
them.
he's gonna love them.
So I quickly ordered them. But no, we're just the perfect option, perfect venue for
It's
anything
beautiful.
to celebrate over the winter, which of course Christmas a big one. So we've got quite a few Christmas parties already. Like if your company or your church group or anyone is wanting somewhere to host a party inside with heating,
Yes.
we got you. So we do have a couple of dates available. So if you are looking for something last minute, I can probably squeeze some things in and make some things happen for you. So do reach out to me. But otherwise, we're actually really popular during the winter. You know what? This is for the mums out there. The mums that have the kids with the winter birthdays. I am one.
Yeah.
And if you can't fit everyone into your home, come
That's
to
perfect.
Hosanna Farm.
Or you
Yeah.
don't want to do all the cleaning before and after.
Or you don't want
That's
to be doing.
so awesome.
Yeah.
So awesome to just
And
rent.
I will gladly do it for you. So we're a great option. So, you know, we are quite popular this time of year, especially for those families that do need a bigger space inside that is warm. We're definitely a great option. We're out at the moment hanging more twinkle lights.
Oh, my.
No
Or fairy
way.
lights.
That'd be
I
worth
know.
just to see. Just to see the twinkle lights.
Come and come and check us out. So you can find me on Facebook, Hosanna Farm. You can find me online, hosannafarm.com. You can fill out a form online. They did all these fancy things on our website, and now I
Nice.
get an email with all your details, and I can help you out. Or just give me a call, 615-999-0602.
Oh, that's easy.
I know. I know. I was
know.
very excited when I got it. I was like, this I can remember.
Yeah.
So you just give me a call, and I'd love to help you plan your winter event. Whatever it is. We have got a lot of weddings lined up next year, so if you are thinking of something further out, please get in touch with us, because
Those dates are filling up.
Dates are filling,
Yeah.
and it's getting real, which is exciting.
Oh,
Yay, well,
thank
thank you for
here.
the update, Emily. We
You're
love
welcome.
Hosanna Farms.
I'm glad you had fun in Gatlinburg.
Gatlinburg. How do you say it?
Gatlinburg.
I don't know. Gatlinburg. Bird.
Oh, that's right.
Bird.
There's an R in it. Yes.
Oh, that's silly R.
That's the Australian
Gatlinburg.
equivalent.
Oh,
there's
she
an
just
R.
takes the R's out.
Yeah.
Oh, that's it. Oh, now I can speak Australian.
We don't. You just got to just drop the party. You'd say party.
We would say party.
Party. Just take the R. Car.
Park
not
the car.
And turn your A's into O's, party.
A little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit.
We're like, we do the long A, party.
We'll teach you.
Yeah, okay. I'm learning. I've
Sounds
always
great.
wanted to be bilingual.
You really will be. Hang out with me long enough. I got you.
Oh, thanks, Emily.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me, guys.
Okay, so Jen, I'm not going to go through all the new branding. I'm going to have to do that in February. We're not here in January.
Yeah.
But we do have some new branding. We cannot wait to share with you. We're just about to get ready to get it all. We're so busy this time of the year, even the chamber, believe it or not. So we're going to get this done. The new branding is going to come to fruition. It's already here. We just got to get it in all these different locations.
Yeah, yeah.
So we're working on our
And when
full
you say
page.
branding, just explain that just a quick minute.
Okay, so
In
this was-
marketing terms, branding
in marketing
means
terms, that is to give us an identity that people will look for. Like we found out, it was harsh when the brander came.
Oh.
Chandler Thinks from Franklin was our person, Steve Chandler, and his team. They're amazing. And he said, Suzanne, I know you love to say everything DeKalb County because you want to embrace the whole county, but DeKalb County has no significant searches on Google. It was actually like 0. And then Smithville, Tennessee was actually getting 1,600 hits a month, searches.
Oh.
Center Hill Lake was getting 24,000 a month.
Oh.
So they've taught us a whole new way of looking at things.
That's very interesting.
Yeah, and I've purchased it was hard to find anything with Center Hill Lake to be able to get a domain name, so I have found one. I'm not going to say what it is yet. I paid for it, but till it's out there, I'm not going to say. But I have a really good thing that we own now.
Yeah.
So all this is coming together. It's just it takes a while to put all the pieces together. Now that we've received it, we have a color palette. We have all these social media directions to go. Got
How
all kinds of stuff.
exciting. I
know.
can't wait.
I know. And I'll tell you
More
more about it.
details follow it.
Yeah, but
Launching
now
soon.
we want to hear from Ranger Justin.
Good morning,
From
Ranger.
Anza Evans
So
State
Justin
Park.
drew the short straw to come all the way up to Smithville early morning on a
Actually,
Wednesday.
Brad's at a conference this
Yeah,
week.
Brad's at a conference.
Yeah.
He's sorry he couldn't be here,
Oh,
so you
sure,
still
yeah.
have to settle for second best today.
There's no second best.
There
with you.
is none.
And he's got the Santa beard going here.
That's right. I'm
Yeah.
working on that. It keeps me warm out there.
Oh, does
'cause
it?
is very cold outside.
That's right. Rangers' jobs are,
Yeah.
not indoors.
Oh, I know. I was just listening before, and an indoor party sounds pretty good because
Yeah.
there's nothing left to do outside.
Yeah.
This
Right.
time
Get
of year,
cold.
hardly, except be cold.
Right.
Unless you have a good bonfire. or
Oh,
something,
yeah. We
Some
love a good
marshmallows, yeah.
bonfire.
Mhm.
But you've got some great things going on at Edgar
Yes,
Evans State Park.
This Saturday, the 7th, we are doing lighting of the tower.
Yay!
I can't
Oh,
forget
great.
I forget how many what number this is now.
gosh.
5,
Oh,
6.
yeah.
But it's our annual lighting of the tower. We will be having stuff going on from, I think we have a few vendors and our friends groups doing some food. That will start at 12 and we'll go till 5 o'clock. And then from 5, we'll be sitting like doing some stuff, and then at 6 o'clock we'll be lighting the lights.
Which is fabulous.
Oh yeah, if you've not seen it, we put a lot of lights.
You know,
on
the
that
tower
thing.
goes up and up and up and up, and all those lights just
I keep trying to get them
make it
to
look
like make
fabulous.
it like a big candy cane, but they won't go for it yet.
Oh, I like that idea.
But there is a lot of lights. There's
There
lights
are a lot of
You can
lights.
see it from outer space.
Yeah, you can see the tower from the dam,
Oh.
Yeah, from the water.
from the
Oh.
water.
Yeah, yeah.
There's a lot of lights on there. And I also been told that I think Santa Squatch,
Oh, I heard about Santa Squatch.
you know, he came last year. I don't know what happened to him. He must have beat Santa out. But
Well, you know, Sasquatch gets a Santa too.
that's right.
I mean,
so, you know,
it's-
we are in the woods. Santa Squatch is coming. He should be there.
Gotta love it.
Should be a lot of fun. Friends group. Like I said, they're doing some chili. We are having snacks and refreshments. Those will be free. But it should be a lot of fun. You know, sometimes we sing Christmas carols and different things like that. And
Yep.
We should be a lot of fun, a lot of good time.
Do you have a Christmas snake or anything? I was just wondering.
Well, no.
Just for
Not
you
on
guys.
display for that
Oh,
day.
I know. I'm not
I mean,
even-
you never know. I mean, we
Yeah.
might. It just depends on how busy we
Yeah.
are.
But the
Yeah.
visitor center is really fun to go
Oh, yeah.
visit, and if you're looking for you know, a couple little gifts, that they have got a great little gift shop of Edgar Evans State Park neat things and pictures, and there's a lot of reasons to go and just mill about. And you also have a fundraiser for the Friends group, don't you?
Yes, and that's
Oh,
actually
I'm
I come to bring it to show you. I actually brought
Yay.
y'all one for the chamber,
Oh,
and it's look here. Ooh.
it's the new Edgar Evans State Park cookbook, and it's dedicated to.
Carl Halfacre.
Oh, we love
the
Carl.
park manager.
Favorite
Yeah, who
guy.
was there for ages.
Yeah.
And so there's lots of pictures in here.
There's pictures of the park.
Oh, there's.
Look at
Turn you around, Jen, so
Carl.
they can see on TV.
Here you
It's-
go,
This is
Carl,
our friend Carl, yeah.
our
But
good
it's
friend.
a pretty good, decent cookbook. It's got all different kinds of stuff, you know, appetizers, different things. If you're like me and you can't cook that well and you need a cookbook, this is definitely one for you. It also does have a section for wild game. And like it says cooking, but it's outdoor cooking, like
Yep, Dutch oven. Yeah.
it gives you a lot of information also on like proper temps. There's even a page in there if you're not really familiar with Dutch oven on how many coals and how
Top
long.
and bottom.
It gives
Yep.
you a chart, so
Yep.
it's really really nice to have.
Ooh.
And those will be for sale. They are only $10.
$10. That is a bargain. That's
Yeah.
a great Christmas present.
Yes.
And all that money goes to our friends group, which then goes back into Edgar Evans.
Oh.
It does not go to like the state or anything like that.
Right.
All that money goes directly to fund projects for Edgar Evans.
Oh, we love Edgar Evans State
We
Park.
do. And
Oh.
you'll have will you have your January New Year's Day
Yes.
hike?
And you'll have to forgive me. I forgot where it is right now. But you can find that information on our website, Edgar Evans State Park. Just Google Edgar Evans State Park. Go to our website and go to upcoming events, and you can find out where that is. I just had a brain.
Well,
forgot what
you know,
trail and what
That's
time it was.
that's a normal day for me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
brain freezing.
And
Yeah.
you know, schools have a couple of weeks off at the end of the month, and getting the kids outdoor, bundle them up, do what you need to do. Once you get up and moving, you won't feel the cold weather. It's a great thing
And it's,
for
it-
folks. The
it
great
is.
time of year for folks to take advantage of the park.
And statistic, like every year we do this hike. It's usually not too bad. It's still cold
Yeah.
for January,
It's
but it's
still
still not
January.
terrible.
There's no snakes.
Yep, no snakes.
No
no
Yeah.
poison
Yeah.
ivy. Well,
Yeah.
You'll be able to see the
Stay away
lake
from it.
really well with no trees. And
Well,
also
leaves.
Leaves.
The trees will still be there.
Yeah.
I told you. I don't know what happened. I'm still in bed, I guess. I don't know.
It's okay.
But we'll also be doing the feast afterwards. It's our New Year's Day hiking feast.
Oh.
So if you want to come, look it up, see what time it is. It's potluck. If you just bring something,
Yep.
you can drop that off at the shelters, and then you can go do a hike.
Oh.
And I want to say it's on the Millennium Trail. I just can't tell you what time it
Yeah.
is. I want to say it's 10, but
Yeah.
double check me on
Double
that.
check that. Oh, well, thanks
Like I
for
said,
that.
I'm still in bed, I guess.
Yeah.
But what a fabulous time to be out and about.
Mm-hmm.
Don't forget the state park when you're thinking, what's something that we can do that's local, don't have to drive too far with the kids.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Lots of great things to see.
good, decent weather. Hiking is still, a lot of fun. And when you get out there, you can
that
see a lot
visitor
more.
center, climbing the tower, doesn't matter how cold it is.
Put on some snow pants. That's magic. It'll keep you warm.
Yeah, you hike them trails, you'll be warm.
Oh, yeah, need snow pants.
You'll be,
Okay,
you'll be
so hang
wanting
out.
shorts after a while.
Can you hang out with us for a minute?
Sure.
Okay, Jen, because I'm afraid Kobe's going to give me the 5 minute.
Oh my
or the
gosh.
1 minute.
But we're doing
I
good.
know we're doing good. So I always say 4 minutes. So I got to say this, and we may have to do some of the other stuff later. But I got to say how grateful I am. Chris Townsend, the CEO of DTC Communication, he's been with us for several years now.
Yeah.
And this guy has been awesome to work with. He's had a new opportunity come up. He's going to be leaving DeKalb County, which I'm trying to take it well, but I don't take bad news well. It's good news though too. It's bittersweet for us, but he has done so much for our county and surrounding counties.
Yes.
I mean, the vision he has had and given to his team
For DTC Communications.
Team's been awesome.
I mean, just the expansions that have happened for
Yes.
DTC.
I mean, they had a goal to construct a world-class fiber optic network, and they delivered.
Yes.
And they've got, I get hundreds of thousands in grants. He's got millions in grants. I mean, millions.
Just to serve the service area of
Yes,
DTC.
and he's just, and I think by the end of January, everybody will have access to fiber. So I'm just like, wow, thank you, Chris. It has been, and he's not only super intelligent and humble, he's so nice.
Yes.
He is such a nice person
Yep.
and always enthusiastic. You should hear us trying to talk at the same time. We're blah, 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 blah. So, and he's just got such just a good spirit about him, and we're going to miss him so much. Appreciate all he's done. Boy, I'd hate to fill his shoes, wouldn't you?
Yes.
But we always get some great people, so I have great confidence that we'll have another person that comes in and does a great job. But we really appreciate you, Chris, and thank you for all the time and energy and giving your
Leadership.
best. Yeah,
Leadership.
Yes, for sure. Of course, you're going to say leadership. I'm
Yep.
going to give you that one.
Yep. He's a good guy.
So anyway, thank you. Okay, Jen, let's do a quick finishing it out here.
All right, so I do want to say Leadership
DeKalb.
DeKalb, November, big thank you to the hospital and to NHC and to all of our speakers who talked about healthcare and how healthy DeKalb County is
Yes.
and give us kind of a window into some of the resources that are available, both government and non-government. And a big thank you to DeKalb County Farm Bureau for hosting or sponsoring our lunch, and for April Martin for cooking a fabulous
Oh,
meal.
yeah.
So big thank you to all of them.
But then we have the sponsor was DeKalb County Farm. Did
DeKalb
you say
County
that?
Farm Bureau. That's all right. I'll say it again.
Say it
Thank
again.
you to our sponsor, DeKalb County Farm Bureau.
Yeah.
And also want to say big, huge thank you to everyone who participates in Middle Tennessee Natural Gas Project Hometown
Yes.
Help. That raises literally thousands of dollars. All you do is just to sign up. You round up your bill. So instead of it being $21.94, it's 22. And so it's not more than $12 a year. Just think about it. It's not more than $12 a year.
It's not even that, really.
But those few pennies spread across all of our 70,000 customers gives lots of money to our communities, our charitable organizations, and we are so grateful for that help.
Well, you'll have to share with Justin over there because
Okay.
he'll do Brad's part. But the Chamber wants to help promote your news or special events. Call 615-597-4163 or email me at the world's longest email. We shortened it a little bit. director@DeKalbCountyChamber.org or tag me on Facebook. I'll help you spread the word. I love to do that, Jen.
Yes.
Thank you to all our guests this morning. We're grateful to WJLE Radio and DTC TV for sponsoring our Chamber Chat program.
You can watch Chamber Chat on DTC3 as well as their website. Just go to dtc3.tv and click on Chamber Shows to view their program each month.
Oh, and that's me.
Oh.
We appreciate everyone, all of our listening and viewing audiences. Now, don't forget, we don't have a January program, but hope you'll tune in again in February. Same chat time.
Same chat channel. Thanks for joining us and hope to see you at the great parades and all the upcoming events.
Merry Christmas, everybody.